Hello students, welcome to our session, and today we are going to learn about chapter number 11. The name of this chapter is Air and Water. Air and water are very useful to us in our life. Without this thing, our life will get many difficulties like food. If we want fully amount of all types of nutrients, then we will need food, healthy food like this. If we want to live our life properly way, then we need air and water also. Air and water are very important in our life. Without them our life is not possible. And we all are familiar with air. We all are familiar with air. It is present everywhere around us. It is present everywhere. Any place it will present, but we cannot see. We can feel. We cannot see the air. We can only feel the air because it is not visible for us. We can feel the presence of air when leaves of trees rustle. So when we go outside of our house, we get the natural air. At our home we also air by using the electrical fans. Electrical fans are always give us air and protect us from hot atmosphere. Also air conditioner, using this type of electric things we will get the cool air and protect ourselves from the hot atmosphere. The clothes hanging on a clothesline sway when air moves, because when we cannot see the air, but using this type of example, using this type of things, we can feel the air. The air is present everywhere on the earth. So in this chapter they have given us more information about the air, how is air important to us and how is useful to us. And air is a combination of different types of gases. It is a mixture of gases. The first topic is air, and then air and atmosphere. Air and atmosphere. Now what is the meaning of atmosphere? First air. Now you have cleared about the air. What is the air? Air is a one type of thing which always presents around us, but we cannot see them. For example, if we want to live our life, then we need oxygen. Oxygen always present in the air. Because of the air we will get the oxygen. Because oxygen, we cannot see the oxygen, but oxygen is very important to us. Like this, air is invisible for us, but without it our life is not possible. So now air and atmosphere. The planet Earth is surrounded by a thick envelope of air called atmosphere. So what is the meaning of atmosphere? The planet. Which planet? Earth, on which we live. The planet Earth is surrounded by a thick envelope of air called atmosphere. It is a mixture of gases. I say to you, it is a mixture of gases. Which type of gases? For example, oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, hydrogen, and many others. Air is a combination of different types of gases. It is a mixture of different types of gases. Which type of nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide? When we breathe out, carbon dioxide will go in the atmosphere and we breathe in oxygen. These all type of things are possible because of the atmosphere and air. We would not be able to live on the earth without atmosphere, because of the atmosphere we will get the oxygen, and without oxygen our life is not possible. So we can say that our life is not possible. We would not able to live our life without the atmosphere. It protects us from the harmful ultraviolet rays which comes from the sun. Always different types of gases make a surface, one type of a surface, and this surface protect ourselves from the ultraviolet rays. which are very dangerous for us. So always these type of gases make a surface on the earth, and this surface always protect us. That is why the days do not become too hot and too cold at night, because of the atmosphere, because of the surface which is present on the earth. Because of this, the day is not become a too hot and night not become too cold for us. The oxygen in the atmosphere helps us to breathe and survive. Plants utilize carbon dioxide in the air to prepare their food. You have already known about the photosynthesis process. What is the photosynthesis process? Photosynthesis process, that means in this process the plant make their own food for them. During this process they use carbon dioxide, water and sunlight. So when they use the carbon dioxide and doing the photosynthesis process, during this process they give out the oxygen on the air, and oxygen will be used by the human and another animals which give out the carbon dioxide. They will take in oxygen, and we all get oxygen from the plants, from the atmosphere. The atmosphere is divided into 5 layers. Atmosphere divided into 5 layers. Which 5 layers? In our textbooks they have given us the 5 layers. Was first the troposphere, then second stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere and exosphere. That means the layer of the earth has divided into different 5 layers. It is the thickest near the earth's surface. Its thickness keeps on decreasing with height, and it eventually merges with space. Using this layer we can protect ourselves from ultraviolet rays which come from the sun. They also protect us from the hot atmosphere and cold atmosphere. Layers of the atmosphere, as I said to you, we have total 5 types of layers available in atmosphere. The first is the troposphere. Troposphere is also called the first layer above the earth's surface. It is the first layer above the earth's surface. In your textbooks on page number 94 the given the structure of the layers of the atmosphere. First layer is troposphere, first layer of the on the earth's surface. Tropospheres form the almost half of the atmosphere. All the weather changes take place in it. You can see here the first layer of the troposphere. Suppose this is our earth, and first layer on the earth's surface is called the troposphere, and all type of changes take place in it. Which type of the changes? The atmosphere changes. All the weather changes will take place in the troposphere, the first layer of the earth's surface. Then the stratosphere, the second layer of the earth's surface, is called the stratosphere. Mostly aircrafts fly in this layer. For example, aircrafts, they have given also some examples in your textbook. You can see in the diagram which is given in our textbooks on page number 94 the different types of aircrafts, aeroplanes, rockets. They all type of aircrafts fly in this layer. Which layer? Stratosphere layer, which is second layer, as it is quite settled. Stratosphere is important as it contains ozone gas, which absorbs the harmful ultraviolet rays of the sun. As I said to you, this type of surface always protect us from the ultraviolet rays, and we have here the ozone which protect us the ultraviolet rays which comes from the sun. Then mesosphere. This layer prevents small rocks called meteoroids coming from space. The rocks will coming from the space from reaching the earth's surface by burning them. These rocks can cause destruction on the earth if they fall on it. So this is also important surface for us. Then other layer is fourth layer, thermosphere. Space shuttles orbit in thermosphere. Then next is exosphere. Exosphere is the over outermost layer of the atmosphere. Outermost layer is the exosphere. It helps in long distance communication through radio, mobile, etc. In your life you have most listen about the different types of signals, and always our elder say to us how it when we ask him how it possible to listen radio, and we can see the different types of channels on our televisions. How it possible? This is possible because of this type of surface, because this type of surface help us to communication. Also this using this surface we can communicate to each other using the radio, mobiles, etc. We can get the signals from this surface of the earth. So how many surface on the earth we have? We have total 5 surface: troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere. These all surface are very useful to us. The first, all type of weather changing is placed in this. Then we have used different surface in different ways. Now components of air. Our the next topic is components of air. We already know that air surrounding us a mixture of different types of gases. Now we will discuss about the gases which are make a air. First is nitrogen. It is the most useful gas and comprises 78% on the Earth's surface atmosphere. In Earth's atmosphere, in atmosphere we get this gas. Which gas? Nitrogen gas is at 78%. It cannot be taken directly from the atmosphere and utilized by the plants and animals. Therefore, bacteria present in the soil convert nitrogen from the atmosphere into usable form, because we cannot take the nitrogen directly from the atmosphere. So some type of bacteria which stay in our soil convert nitrogen from the atmosphere into usable form. It is then taken up by the plants from the soil. Animal obtain nitrogen from these plants. How animal obtain this type of gas? First nitrogen will be converted into usable form by the bacteria which present in the soil. Then nitrogen will go in the soil, and from the soil plants will get nitrogen from the soil, and then by eating this type of plants animal will get nitrogen. We also, because we eat food, where is the food, where are the food, different types of food will come using the different types of crops on the farm. Using this type of process we will get the food, and food is always occur on the different types of plants on the farm, and the plants will get nitrogen from the soil. And using this way human also get nitrogen by eating the different things which we get from the plants. Then oxygen comprises almost 21%. Nitrogen comprises 78%. Oxygen comprises almost 21% of the Earth's atmosphere. It is one of the most important useful gas of the air. Oxygen is needed by living organism to survive. It is also necessary for burning. If we want to burn anything, then we need oxygen for burn this type of things. Oxygen is also useful to burning, and also all living things which live on earth, they all need oxygen for survive. Then carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is also called CO2 and oxygen is called O2. O2 that means oxygen and CO2 that means carbon dioxide. It comprises around 0.03% of our atmosphere. How much? 0.03%. Carbon dioxide utilized by plants for preparing food by the process of photosynthesis. We all learn about we have all know about the photosynthesis. During the photosynthesis process, the plants need carbon dioxide. Besides these gases, air consists of many continents of gas like argon, ozone, hydrogen, water vapor, neon, etc. In atmosphere, we have many types of gases because the air is a mixture of different types of gases. So first, nitrogen comprises how much percentage? 78% percentage, and oxygen 21 percentage, and carbon dioxide 0.03 percentage. Now the properties of air. We already know that air is colorless, due to which it cannot be seen. We cannot see it. So we cannot justify the color of the air. It is also tasteless and odorless. We can feel its presence only when it moves. Moving air is called wind. Moving air is always called the wind. Air occupies space. Air always occupies space. This can be easily observed when we flow air in balloon. Using this activity, we will clear about the air is always occupies space, because when we fill up air in the balloon, the air will occupy space there. The moment of we blow air in it, it gets inflated. This is because of the air we feel starts occupying space inside the balloon, and it grows in size. The balloon will grow in size. This property of air is also used to inflate footballs, vehicle tires, etc. We have lots of examples that are clear about the always air occupies the space. Air has weight. Air has also weight. This can be easily seen by comparing the weights of a deflated object with an inflated object. Deflated object with the inflated object. When we compare them, then we will clear about the air has weight. The weight of the inflated object will always be more. This shows that air has weight. Then our textbooks, they have given activities. Using these activities, we will clear about the air will occupies the space and air has weight. They have given activities on page number 95 and 96. So read this activity and try to understand this activity, because they have given all things in our textbooks. If you read them, then you will able to know about the air, how air occupies the space, and also air has weight. They have given us activities for this. So in this session we have discussed about the first, air. We cannot see the air, we can only feel the air. Then air and atmosphere. Air is a combination of different types of gases. It is a mixture of gases, and because of the atmosphere we will get the oxygen, and they will make the surface around the earth, and using this surface we will get many benefits, because they have total 5 types of layer available: troposphere, stratosphere, etc. And these type of all surface are very useful to us. And in this layer we have ozone, which protect us from the ultraviolet rays which come from the sun. Then properties of air. Air occupies space and air has weight. They have also given activities for clearing these properties. Okay, so this type of topic have clear here. Now we will meet in our next session.